welcome to the latest session of IEC Tips and Pointers. Today we're going to be speaking about a university in Denmark called Aarhus Business Academy. Denmark is becoming an increasingly popular country to go and study, firstly for the quality of its universities and its academies, but also for the various opportunities that the universities give for students to take part in projects, collaborate with local companies. All of these factors have made it a really popular place to go and study. So yes, I'm just going to share my screen with you and we'll be having a look at Aarhus Business Academy today. Okay, so yeah, first of all, so where is it located? Aarhus Business Academy is in Aarhus, which is the second largest city in Denmark, and it has a population of more or less 230,000 people. So yes, it's the second biggest city after Copenhagen. Okay, so I'll talk a little bit about some facts and figures. So it's quite a small university, which is nice, or a small business academy. It has 5,000 full-time students and 600 international students, which makes it one of the largest business academies actually in Denmark. So compared to some of the larger universities, such as University of Copenhagen, Copenhagen Business School, it is that little bit smaller, but it is actually one of the largest of the business academies. So whilst in Denmark, some universities will offer a variety of different programs, at the business academies, as the name suggests, these are academies that specialise in business. Okay. So this academy was created in 2009, and it is actually the first applied science university to receive an official accreditation in Denmark. So in terms of the programs they offer a variety of different programs that students can follow. The first one is called AP degrees. In Denmark, they offer AP degrees to obtain an initial qualification, and then something called a top-up degree, which you can see here below, once you've done your AP degree. So the AP degrees last 2 to 2.5 years, depending on the program you want to study. And then following the AP degree, you can go on and work immediately, or you can choose to do a bachelor top-up program, which lasts 1.5 years. And this would be to get the final bachelor. It's also a great opportunity for you to be able to specialise. So after having done your AP, you can think about what exactly you would like to specialise in, and then apply for the top-up in this particular specialisation. Then finally, Aarhus Business Academy also offers a bachelor degree, and this lasts for 3.5 years. So after completing the bachelor degree, students can also apply for a master's, or they can begin work directly. All right. So yeah, in terms of business, so as I said, it is a business academy, and that is fundamentally what it specialises in. And they offer several different programs. They offer marketing management as an AP degree, as well as a top-up in innovation and entrepreneurship. And they also offer the degree in financial management and services. On the left, I've just got a little table to give you an idea of what the content is like for one of the AP degrees. So in marketing management, students can study the likes of business understanding, marketing understanding in the first semester. In the second semester, they then have various subjects related to strategy and creating a marketing plan. In the third semester, they have a subject in internationalization, as well as an elective. This elective could be, for example, choosing a specialization in a subject that you want to do. So it's a great opportunity for students who have begun to identify what they would like to specialize in for the top-up and choose an elective in that subject to continue building their knowledge. And then finally, in the fourth semester, students can do an internship. In fact, they have to do an internship as part of the AP degree, and they also do a final exam project. Okay. So as I have said obviously that it is primarily a business academy. However, it does also offer other specialities, one of which is IT and technology, where they offer an AP degree and then a top-up in product development and integrative technology. Again, we've got a little breakdown of some of the subjects that are covered. So the likes of programming and embedded systems in semester 1, and network technology and project management in the second semester. Then in the third semester, students have a bit more flexibility to choose the subjects they want to take. So they can do the likes of network, cloud, or IT security, or embedded systems, electronics, etc. in the third semester. And then in the final semester, as is traditional for academies, students complete an internship and then they do a final project. Okay. Another interesting program that is offered in Aarhus Business Academy are two different programs, or an AP degree and a top-up in chemical and biotechnical science, and then the top-up in chemical and biotechnical technology and food technology. And the area of food technology is something that's quite popular to study in Denmark, and they have got a really good reputation in this specific area. So as you can see, this AP degree is a little bit longer. So instead of 4 semesters, it is actually made up of 5 semesters. So they cover the likes of microbiology, chemical technology, biotechnology, analysis of biomolecules, chemical technology 3, a project in the 3rd semester, and then actually 2 internships in this AP degree, which is fantastic to then help students to get a job afterwards, because quite often the companies that hire interns for internships will, at the very least consider to see if they could come and join them afterwards once they've finished their studies. All right. And finally, the final faculty that is available at the Academy is the Faculty of Web, Media and Communication. So they have an AP degree in multimedia design, and then a top-up in digital concept development. And again, we can have a little look at the breakdown of what's covered. So you have the likes of design and programming of digital user interfaces, design and programming of digital content, and then in the 3rd semester, various electives that students can choose, and then again, the internship and the final project. Okay. So if you've looked at any of these, you think that there is something that could be interesting for you, please have a look at their website to see the course in more detail. Okay. So then, yes, once you've had a look at the programs and you've seen something that hopefully corresponds to what you're looking for and what you'd like to study, key things to bear in mind is, of course, how to apply and the key deadlines. So for the AP degrees and the top-up degrees, the deadline is 15th of March 2021, and the programs typically start on the 1st of September, more or less. So students will be arriving in Denmark at the end of August to then begin their studies in September. And there are also some programs that are available for January start. However, the deadline has now passed for this coming January. That is something to be aware of if you could potentially want to be applying for not January 2021, but January 2022. Okay. Then in terms of required documents, again, please refer to the section on the web page just to check for your program, but the typical requirements that you'll need to upload are the likes of your secondary school diploma or transcript of records. If you haven't finished your studies yet, typically you can use your most recent grades, as well as your grades for the past 2 years, so including your academic transcripts, and that would be sufficient for the university to evaluate your application. Students also need to include an English language test. This can sometimes be supplied after the 15th of March, but if you can include it for that deadline, that is ideal. The university also requires something called verification forms, which is basically a form that is used to check how many hours you've studied in certain subjects. This could be in maths, for example, so how many hours you've you've studied in maths over the past couple of years. And that's another thing to be aware of. And usually they have a template that you can download from their website for you to fill in and to confirm the number of hours you've studied. Then the other factors that they take into account are any kind of other relevant educational experiences you've had or any work experience. And this could be, for example, if you've, achieved a certificate in a French exam, for example, or if you have a letter of recommendation for any company that you've worked with. These are also great things to include in your application. Aarhus Business Academy also asks for a motivation letter to explain your motivation to join the university, and also a CV to have an idea of what your background is. Okay, so yes, these would be the essential documents to include, but as I said, please make sure to refer to their website. All right. Then a little bit about student life. So in the academy, they have the likes of a library for students to go to. of course, as well as a bookshop to buy different books that you'll need for your studies. They have a canteen. They also have something called a Create Makers Lab, and they have a student cafe and bar in the basement, which is a great place to go with your friends after classes. They also have Student Housing Aarhus, which is an organisation that does assist with the search for accommodation, which is another great advantage. Finding accommodation in Denmark can be difficult, so it's great that they do have this organisation, which does seek to assist as many students as possible in the search for accommodation. All right. And then a couple of links I thought could be useful. If you want to have a bit more of an idea about Aarhus in general, this page, so visit Aarhus, is really useful to have a little bit of a look at, the different things that is on offer in the city. It is a really great city for students. It is very, very popular. So yes, I definitely recommend you have a look at this. Then, as I said before, please take a look at the Business Academy Aarhus website to read more about their programs. Here you can see the different degrees they have on offer and read in more detail about the course content. And finally, make sure to follow Aarhus Business Academy on their social media. This is a really great way to get to know more about the university, so I really recommend you do that. Actually have their Facebook open at the moment, and they do quite regularly post new content for you to have a look at. So it can be things about student experience or just generally news about the academy. All right. Okay. Well, I really hope you found this session useful. And as I say, please make sure to take a look at Aarhus Business Academy.